We got ish to do, we got ish to do. We got ish to do, we got ish to do. We got ish to do, we got ish to do. We got ish to do, we got ish to do. We got ish to do, we got ish to do. We got ish to do, we got ish to do. We got ish to do, we got ish to do. We got ish to do, we got ish to do.
Weird. Hello, guys. It's Raven Richards on We Got Ish to Do podcast. Like, even that, I may want to change the name of the podcast because at first I designed this podcast to help each other and the community. Like, We Got Ish to Do is more like we have stuff to do. Like, we got work to do. Like, stop playing games. Stuff has to be done, whether for your children, for the community, for yourself. Like, do it instead of talk. Yeah. And so the first couple episodes I would have topics where I could, I guess, teach and help people, since people always ask me for help. Like, I always feel like a teacher to people because I always feel like I know a lot more than the average person because they come to me and ask me for things as if I know more than them. And it seems like I do because when I talk to people and I tell them something, their reaction be so shocked that they're like, really? And I'm like, damn, okay, so let me break it down to you, because why would I not share knowledge and game? Like it owes me nothing. Plus, I've had OGs to help me. Like, I have a lot of aunts and a lot of older women that put me on. So it's not that's what I come from. But We Got Ish to Do is like I feel like it's kind of confusing because you may not know what the point of this is. It's to like help each other, not to just talk. So that brings me to my guest, Jemini. I asked him a question last week about, well, I guess we talked about a lot of stuff, but I think I was like, oh yeah, why do men do certain things? Like, you all know, if you're a fan of me, y'all know, like, I question things. I'm a curious person. I'll go, damn, why is that? Why would he say that if I say this? Why would I, if I'm on a date with a guy? Or I actually just tried to talk to this guy the other day. I went up to him. He's from Augusta or Alabama, somewhere in the South that started with an A. And I didn't know he was the age he was. Like, I thought he was older than me, honestly, because he act older to me. Like, he act really, like, reserved. And I guess I equate that with old, or like older, or like more mature. Plus, he had a beard, and like his body just seemed a little bit more used to activity. Because some of the younger men seem like they haven't had that much activity. They got all this energy, and they just seem real like frail. Like, their legs aren't as sturdy as grown ass men. You know, they fists don't ball like an older man's fist is different texture than a younger man's fist. I know this because I've dated both. And I've been close to both, so where I'm like, I see the difference. But I love both. But it's like, I don't date dudes that are usually younger than me. I usually date dudes that are my age or older. And I had went to him like, hey, what's your name? And then he told me his name, don't remember it. I kind of lost interest, though, before he said his age. But once he said his age, that he was 25 and I'm 33, I was like, oh, damn. And so I just immediately lost interest. Like, I was like, okay, because the only thing I would do with him is fuck him. Like, I mean, we could do business, though, but I genuinely wouldn't. He would have to be a dope-ass nigga for me to be like, I'm going to submit to this man in the bedroom and follow his lead outside of the bedroom. Like, then he seemed really, like, not scared, but like, non-expressive. Like, it was a lot he was holding in, and I'm like, I'd rather my niggas express themselves. Like, I don't have time for this shit. Say what's on your mind, because you don't have that much time. Think I'm about to leave. Like, let's get to it, you know? So slower, too, but which is fine. That's how you are, but I'm like, I gotta go. Like, so when he said he's 25, my mind went like, oh, okay. So he keeps talking like, yeah, so what do you like to do? I was like, oh, damn. I like ice skating, but like, I'm about to go, right? Like like I think I said, okay, well, nice meeting you. He's still fucking talking. And I didn't mean to be rude, but it was like, bro, I am. Fuck it. If I'm gonna be rude, this is a situation where I feel like I don't really care. Like, it is what it is. Let me get out of your way, you get out of mine. So my point is, with that situation, it was pretty cut and dry. But are you used to women trying to talk to you? And that's my first question. Like, is that abnormal down south for women to try to talk to men? Because he looks so shocked. But like, I'm from Philadelphia, and up north, maybe some like older women may have not talked to men first, but my generation, we definitely did. We had to. Like, how long I'm gonna wait for you to say something? On top of, what am I scared of? Which, like, you can either like me or dislike me. At least I know the answer. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, those are my two questions. Do you get a lot of women try to talk to you as a man? And do you think other men get hit on? Well, at least in Atlanta, because it is a pretty fluid place.
Yeah, for sure.
And colorful place.
Sorry.
Ooh. You could just talk on that.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's yeah, I was really insightful hearing your story and stuff and how you interacted with him for that small moment. Yeah, I in my experience, because I will say, like, I would like to think I still don't, I know I don't speak for all men because I'm a different guy, you know what I'm saying? I'm different than the next guy, the next guy, the next guy. But so I'll just speak for my experience, and then also what I see, like, outside of me. In my experience, because I'm only 20, in my experience, in my short 20 years of life,
that's a long amount. That's a good amount of time.
Yeah, true.
That's a long fucking time to think about it. Like, 20 years is a long fucking time to do
That's
anything.
true. That's true. Yeah.
To me,
Yeah. In my experience, because I am shy when it comes to like approaching women. I'm very shy. I'm very afraid of like making somebody uncomfortable and stuff. You know, I don't want to come off a certain way. Shy, like I'm
because shy can mean different things.
The shy for me, I think it's more so like I'm just really nervous, and I'm just
nervous, not shy.
Yeah.
Because shy could be manipulative, like waiting to scheme on somebody.
Oh, okay.
You shy because you controlling. Because a lot of shy women are controlling as fuck. They rather wait until they got you, and then they go, it's like, damn, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so for me, it was more so just I was nervous. I was nervous. I just honestly of rejection. I was nervous of rejection. I was nervous of if I was gonna make somebody feel uncomfortable. I didn't want nobody to, I didn't want to make nobody feel no type of way. You know what I'm saying?
Why do you think that fast though? Like, about their feelings? You don't even know them.
That's true. I guess for me, like, honestly, the way that I've gone about my whole life and stuff, due to childhood experiences and stuff like that,
That's what I wanted you to say.
Yeah.
It's not that normal, considering how people be raised. Or
Yeah.
talk.
Yeah. Yeah, I've definitely put people's needs over my own, put people's worries over my own a lot as a kid. So that's why my brain kind of goes straight to, like, I don't want to make them, feel no type of way, instead of, how do I feel about doing this? Do I feel like I'm pushing myself too far, or do I feel like this is okay? You know what I'm saying? Which I honestly, now that you mention it, I should take it more into consideration about how I feel.
Because you're the only one that can feel your feelings.
Yeah, that's
They
very
can't feel
true.
your feelings.
Exactly.
You can't feel their feelings.
Yeah. But yeah, in my experience, a combination of that, and then also, it's actually very frustrating for me, but I had a little phase, I don't know, phase or whatever, but where, I don't know why, but I was attracting a lot of much older women. And at first, I thought I was like hot shit and stuff, you know what I'm saying? This is when, I'm 20, so this was not that long ago, but this is when I was like 18, 19.
Wait, how much older? That's creepy.
Yeah, if we're being honest, one woman was 30, one woman was 37,
That's creepy.
and then another woman was also 30, so all like 30 and up.
for the record, I met him at an art gallery. In public with other people. White people were there.
Yes. Nothing.
An artist.
Yeah.
I'll have you tell them about
Yeah. I am an artist. Yeah. The way that Raven and I met was very age appropriate.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
My bad. Yeah. And it was crazy. Like, it was so random, but it's like, and I think it's because like they saw like I was shy, because these were like older women that were like, nah, I will say, in my experience between older women or women my age, I feel like because all of us, men, women, whoever, we're not as confident in who we are yet, a lot of us, so we don't have the confidence, to do a lot of those things, like, like approaching people first or doing whatever the fuck you want, not giving a fuck what anybody thinks, versus when you're past that point in your 20s, you went through hell and high water all through your 20s and you're in your 30s now. I've noticed that like a lot of people, that are in their 30s or even approaching their 40s, they're, they have that mindset where they're just like, I don't give a fuck, like, my happiness before anything else, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of those women, they just
never cared in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, some people, they just never cared from the moment, they entered this earth. You know what I'm saying? So I did notice that a lot of those women, they're very much so like older, and very much so like I used to be very insecure, but now I'm not anymore.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? If I like you, I'ma approach you. Yeah, but what I thought was weird about it was always like, it always felt like it was because I was so young. Like, if I were older, they wouldn't be doing that to me. You know what I'm saying?
No, I told you that I had dated older men, but one significantly older. And at the time, I didn't even know how creepy it was. But looking back, I'm like, yo, that was insane.
Yeah.
Because for you wouldn't have treated me the same if I wasn't 25, 26, 27, 28. And then I think he would, like, I don't know if it's a mental illness or what, but I think he would convince himself that, like, I was, like, super in love with him. And I'm like, at that age, I didn't even, I don't know, for me personally, I didn't even have the capacity of emotion that I would now as a grown-er woman. Like, in high school, like, the love that you have available, I feel like at certain ages, like, okay, the more self-love you have, I feel like the more love you have available. So as a 20-something, especially where I was on some, I want to explore, variety, explore. Now that I did everything that I could possibly do sexually with people, is that I wanted to do, fulfilled all my fantasies and all that. Now I could actually give a fuck more. But he's at an age where it's even so high, it's like, that to me doesn't make any logical sense of, like, why the fuck would you want me, like, just because I'm that age or hot? Like, that's kind of fucking, that there's a lack there. There's a lack there. Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, I would definitely agree, because like as like a 20-year-old, like, I don't know, even I look at like I have like one friend that's like, we're 2-year age difference, she's 18. Like, I look at her as like my little sister. Like, I don't know, like, because I'm looking like you just graduated high school. Like, what am I? No, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather date somebody my age or like a little bit older. Like, I think the oldest I date is maybe like 23, 24.
Okay.
Probably.
Yeah. Like, the 4 ranges, or and then you're a man too. So I think for y'all, when y'all go down, like, so like you're 20. Well, right now you're not at an age, like, if you went so far down, you would be dating women in high school, so it would actually not be probably okay.
Yeah, nah.
If you like driving past bitches high school to scoop them, that's very predatory. Yeah. But if you like 27 and you're dating 23, 24, like, the older you get, I could see it being like, okay, I'm older than her, but like mentally we may not be that far off. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But as a woman, I have never dated a younger dude for a while. Like, why would I do that? I don't, because for real, I'm not trying to play men, but it's like, mentally, there's some real slowness there with the maturity part. It really is. Like, it's not on the same timetable.
Yeah.
Not most men. Now, of course, you have exceptions, but
Yeah.
even my boy's my age, I'm like,
Yeah.
he sounds like a child.
Yeah, and I think it's because like the world, unfortunately, coddles a lot of guys and like their mental state, and they just keep throwing out the boys will be boys, or he won't really mature till he's like 40. So then niggas internalize that and they're like, so I could just keep. I've heard that. Yeah. But I heard that growing up sometimes. Like, people are like, they don't really mature until they hit their like 40s, honestly. And I was
I
like,
heard that too. I think I heard that for a woman it's 33 and for a man like it's 44.
Yeah, and I was like, that's a long ass time of being a grown ass adult to not still have matured
and be having relations with and be having relations with women that may be mature.
Yeah,
like you're just bothering them.
Yeah, exactly.
So then but that's why when you date so if he is 41, right, and he didn't hit that, and then he dates at 21, it's like they may genuinely be on the same maturity.
Yeah,
but then it seems creepy because it's like it looks bad, and then now she has to suffer because I bet sexually he's not where she is sexually. Like, she got elasticity on her body. Like, she may be fine and he's not aging as well. Most of the time, a lot of people don't age well. So now she got to sacrifice her sex life. Like, it's
just a lot.
I've been through it.
It's a lot. Yeah. Now, I will say, I didn't tell you this last week. What was it? Because, we had like just met, and, we're still getting to know each other. So I do have a very unique lens to the conversation about men and women and things like that. So I was born female. I'm trans guy.
Oh, you did? I thought so, though.
Yeah.
I actually already thought that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, most other queer people can clock me, but if it's like straight people, they typically can't. So,
really?
in my experience, yeah. Like, in my experience, like, it's so crazy because, like, when I'm hanging around like straight cis dudes, like, I don't know, like, they don't, I don't know, like, they cis meaning like you're not trans.
They're just straight men?
Straight cis dudes, cause you could be a straight trans dude. You know what I'm saying?
I'm so happy. Let me make sure this is capturing this. This is great because I actually really don't be knowing all the this is great to capture because on the job applications I didn't know what I was. I'm a cis bisexual woman.
Yeah. Cis bisexual woman.
But what's the cis part?
That's pertaining to like your gender identity. So, like I was saying, cis.
What does it stand for? SCI.
So cis just means like on the same side or on the same side. So cis meaning like
on the same side.
Yeah. So
inside side.
On the same side, like meaning like for example, so people say gender is a construct because it is a human-made construct and things like that. So people would say assign something at birth, assign female, assign male at birth.
When they say assign, are they talking about the doctor doing that?
Yeah. Okay. So
God, this is teaching me so much.
Yeah. So in most Western civilizations, as we know, in most Western civilizations, of course, doctors will look at you, and based on, Western, of course, concept of gender, they'll look at your genitals and they'll be like, girl or boy, you know what I'm saying? Because that's just how the culture is. With science has shown that your biological sex and your gender, how you see yourself, how you carry yourself throughout the world, are two different things. So that's why people say assigned, because since gender is a concept and things like again a human-made concept, your gender was assigned to you. Now the reason why we say cis is because you still identify on the same side as what you were. Exactly. And then why we have trans, because you transformed from the gender you were assigned as. Yeah, or something like that. Yeah.
Okay. So now we got to do different parts because your understanding is probably huger than I thought.
Definitely. Well, I would
Because I
like to
thought so,
think
but I didn't assume.
Yeah.
I didn't assume, and I also didn't care, right? Like, a person is a person to me.
Exactly.
And I don't know, I don't know, I just really didn't give a fuck. That's crazy. So now, from your experience, well, no, I'll start at the basics. Damn, how long do you think? Because I usually try to do like 30-minute episodes, and so now I'm like, it could be another episode to be like,
Yeah, that's fine.
okay, like what kind of art you do, and like if you want to share your social media handle.
Okay. Hey y'all. So I want to thank Raven for having me on here and getting to talk about, my experiences and hearing each other's experiences and kind of just talking about anything and everything, honestly, under the sun. It was a good conversation. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the insightfulness and the openness and stuff. But with that being said, follow my Instagram at the air of doom _ and I guess my Twitter, Twitter super duper gem. If you want to, I just retweet a lot of shit. JEM, yeah, super duper gem. Yeah, I just retweet a lot of shit. It just honestly,
What else is there on Twitter to do?
That's very true. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't have a YouTube.
Okay.
But yeah, just my Instagram, the air of doom _ that's where I post my art. I'm actually gonna start pushing myself to post more art, whether it's older art that I've taken down or just newer art that I'm trying to do. I'm trying to more so have a more so like not give a fuck approach to
Life.
yeah, just life in my art page. I think I worry too much about looking too clean or looking too aesthetically pleasing for my art to, be viewed and taken seriously. And I'm at a point where I'm kind of just like anything and everything I make just kind of share, and it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? So definitely stay tuned for that. And what I specifically do is I went to school for 3D animation, so I got my certification in game production, and I've been drawing and painting since I was about like 5 years old, so damn near my whole life. I also animate. Well, I did say that, sorry. I also do 2D and 3D illustrations as well. I do a little bit of everything, honestly, when it comes to physical art, physical and traditional art.
See, we gotta talk about that because we gotta talk about that next time because I have so many questions about what 3D art even is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I know what it is, but I'm sure I don't know everything. And then like the 3D printers and shit, how much they cost. Like,
oh yeah, those are expensive.
How you chose your prices for shit, like, so that's a whole nother episode.
Okay, yeah.
Look the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
What you do?
Yeah. Once again, thank you. I really appreciate this. Yeah.
For sure. And thank him for coming on. We got Ish to Do podcast. This will probably be 2 different episodes. We're out.